Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulullah. What to say? I think the most repeated word in the whole corporate video was about what? Knowledge, isn't it? You know, they kept repeating this word, whether we like it or not. But this is the key to the better future, better tomorrow. Knowledge. But there's one thing about the knowledge. It's really power, but you need to apply the knowledge you carry with you. And that's why we decided to go for 5 days of very interactive programs, if you would. Different people. Every single morning you come up, we see different faces. You get someone in you. You run after your business card. You try to say, okay, I'll drop you an email. Make sure that I'm in your mailing list. And this is what you wanted. Today, myself, when we came in, I started just to count how many nationalities I was able to count in this room. You'd be amazed. I was able to count 17 different nationalities. While shaking hands, okay, this is nationality number 1, this 2. So I was able to count 17, 1-7. What brought us all here together? One thing, business. And that is what I've been preaching for the last almost 15 years of my life. Business is the most peaceful language on this globe. If we want to bring peace, prosperity, a better communication, then we should focus on the business. And in the business, we need to include everybody, because you cannot run a business with giants organization only. You need the micro, you need the small, you need the medium size, and you need the large size, and then you need the corporate size. This is how the business world is integrated. If you think of all those 4 different or 5 different sizes together, then you're in that inclusive growth, and then you can really create a difference and create a better tomorrow. So no one can live in island nowadays, independent from others. And this is what I said in my opening remarks, that we need to include the MSMEs, the micro, the small, the mid-size businesses, or the enterprises. We need to include them in our movement, because they are, and take my word, they are going to be the source of inspiration for us. If we're expecting a better innovation, the innovation is going to come from them. Because honestly speaking, the world is running through one of the toughest historical turn in the history. The years to come are going to be very tough. At the same time, they carry a lot of opportunities. Toughness always brings innovation with it, brings a better tomorrow with it. You need one thing. You need the proper thinking process, and I call it a paradigm shift. You need to see things differently than others. You need to take off the black glasses and have your living vision. Any tomorrow is created twice. Any tomorrow is created twice. Take this, please. Mental creation and physical creation. Mental creation is what you see tomorrow is going to happen. It happens the way how you'd love it to see. So you create the tomorrow with your mental creation. And when the following morning comes, we create it by the effort and the love and the passion we carry. If you don't love what you're doing, then no way that you can make a difference. And love is about an action, it's not a verb. Love, when you say it's not I love you, this is not enough. You have to show that love. The same thing when you love the world, when you love yourself, when you love the society you belong to, how do you love them at large? It takes skills, yeah? To show that? No, you don't need to. The only thing you need to do is to carry the love. And once you really start to do what you love to do, then opportunities started to be created. So look who those who are talking about the big giants now, the top 500 fortune. Read them out, their history, their inception, how they were created. Almost with no exception, all of them, they were created during the bad time. Back in the 1929, our grandfather used to call the greatest crash ever happened in history. But 2008 has changed the whole ball game. Said, no, this is the greater than the 2009. And nowadays, you're experiencing something even worse than 2009, 2008, because of the fall down of the energy source, which is the liquid fuel, is the petrol, we call it. and that will never wake up again. So it's going to be in a long sleep, but that long sleep is going to cost us a lot of things. It's not about the financial side, but the other side of the coin. Right? So it's only when we have great, good people with the inspiration, then the difference can be created. Because tomorrow, you invite him to come and you create it. Mr. Tomorrow, come here, please, let's hug, let's do something together. The past, you cannot change the history. It was done. History is done. Whatever you do, whatever money you bump in, something yesterday happened to you cannot be recapped or cannot be fixed. It's done. But you're of today. You can enjoy it to the maximum. So if you tell yourself today that I'm going to have the rest of the night full of excitement, even if I go home, I'll be still giving that big smile, excitement, and feeling good about myself that I met so much miserable people tonight, right? So you still have that excitement within you, right? Are you excited, by the way? You are? Yes? Thank you. So what we need, please, we need to have that positive thinking. Please stay positive. Keep a smile. There are clubs now in the world, believe me, they're trying to restore the smile in our faces. They call them laugh loud clubs. You go on the mouth, says, ha, 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 and you start to say, ha, 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 and you think the people are crazy. And they're the top executives running so many corporates. But they thought now, to gain a positive energy before going to work, we used to go, okay, let me go for a cup of coffee. Now they go to this laughing loud clubs, and they start, ha, 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 for 10, 15 minutes. And that will be the right time to take some, for the social media. Then you could imagine. But that's the reality. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. They think you are crazy because you're not joining the club. You should join the club and see the happiness within. So there's a lot of ideas floating globally now, which we think that they're crazy idea, but this is how the world is moving toward now. Everyone is trying to find one missing piece of their life, and that missing piece is happiness. And they say, okay, if I can become so celebrity, probably, then I'll be the happiest person on earth. You become a celebrity, you end up hanging yourself. Then you say it's not about being famous. No, we miss something. You have to be rich. So you go to that direction. You collect a lot of money. Then I said, okay, what am I going to do with the money now? I've got everything. I went everywhere. I have all the best cars, all the best jobs I could imagine to have. I have them. So what's next? There's something that's still missing. And that missing piece is the happiness. But that happiness needs to be created. And the creation of the happiness, you cannot feel it if you don't feel about yourself. First, if you don't prove yourself, the way how you are, is not to look at the shape of your body, say, oh my God, I have a big belly here, so I hate myself. No, first you have to love yourself, hug yourself. I said, okay, now I love myself. Now what is next? Okay, who are next to me? If you have the family, probably they are the extended one, then the society at large. But you start from somewhere. You need to start from somewhere. Are we all happy here? I hope yes. We don't want a fake happiness. Because I have fake TVs for you, by the way, tonight, right? I used to work in customs, right? So every morning I get millions of tons of those things, counterfeited things and fake things, So sometimes you get this look like a real diamond. So I can take it home and says, lovely wife, look what I've got for you tonight. And she feel, that's the real diamond, but it's not, it's a false. So we don't want to have a false life. Sometimes small thing could cheer you up and cheer everybody home or in the society, and try to find that small thing that you could really touch base on. I don't want to keep speaking and take longer. But the time has come, I think, to enjoy the life. You don't wait, please, to reach a certain age to enjoy your life. No. I always say the first 20 years of everybody's life is about learning. How to learn in the best schools, how to get graduation because you want to get a job. And after 20 years, guess what happened? Another 20 years, you're after earning. You want to earn. You want to have the best car, the best job, the best title, the best, and what goes next after the 20, the other one? So you're on the age of 40 plus. Then you start to say, okay, the time has come to find a place to retreat. The time has come to find a place, and that time, believe me, tomorrow never comes. It will never come because you failed to create it while you were at the younger age. The younger age is the right time to model your life in a way, right? But if you miss that, then it will be very difficult. Look at any executive here. When we decided to go for a football match during our Alleem Brilliant Networking in the British School in Ajman, 99% of the executive who played that day said, okay, the last time I kicked the ball was about 15, 20 years back. That's the reality. The last time I really ran this much was about 20 plus years back. Why is that? Because you keep, tomorrow is going to come, tomorrow never come. So can you promise yourself, but don't tell me your promise, keep it for yourself, that you're going to do something really good tomorrow? Yeah? Can you promise? Thank you very much, yeah?